Hi everyone, this is a quick introduction about me. So, a little bit about myself personally. My name is Taylor Meyer. I completed my bachelor's degree at SUNY Oneonta, so I'm back again for graduate school. I have a yellow lab named Honey. You can see her in most of those pictures to your left. I enjoy going to beaches, as you can see in the upper left hand corner. I love to hike and paddleboard with Honey, although I'm still training her to paddleboard, so she sometimes tips me off. I also enjoy reading in my free time, and I grew up on a dairy farm, so I also really like to spend my time with cows. Some of my professional experiences, as I stated before, I graduated from SUNY Oneonta. I am certified in early childhood and childhood education. I am currently an RTI math specialist at Berlin Elementary, where I graduated from high school. And that middle picture is me and a couple of my students from our pajama day last year. And I also direct a youth summer camp sponsored through our town library. So I'm very involved in my community, especially our town library, and I work with a lot of the same students at the summer camp that I do while in school. A little bit of a reflection on my learning thus far. I have become more culturally responsive in my teaching, specifically curating diverse books, learning ways to integrate students' cultures into the classroom, and I have further developed my own self awareness regarding culture. I have learned, researched, and have been using new ways to engage students in literacy, even in a math classroom. Um, and I have started to create more of an impact through supporting individual students with tutoring, um, collaborating with colleagues, as well as collaborating with the community through a literacy lens. I have learned from many of my peers and throughout my courses. Along with that, I have built a strong personal and professional network. And lastly, I have gained insights into myself as a reader, writer, and teacher of literacy that has helped me not only in my coursework, but also in my teaching profession. And lastly, these are some literacy topics of interest that I have. First off is a balanced literacy. I'm specifically interested in looking at how literacy affects other subjects such as math. As a math RTI teacher, um, a lot of my students struggle with analyzing and breaking apart word problems, which is very reading heavy. So I'm interested to see how their reading success and support affect their math performance. I'm also interested in diverse and multicultural literature, and what ways teachers can be supported when developing their own libraries, as well as how this literature can be used outside of just the reading context, including writing, social studies, science, etc. And lastly, I have a new interest of the science of reading, and how this approach can be used to help students be successful and begin to close those gaps in learning that have especially started since the COVID pandemic when they missed all of that school. As part of the RTI team, our reading RTI teachers have begun to use science of reading, and we have seen a huge improvement in students' individual growth with their reading success. So I am interested in learning more about that. I can't wait to hear all about you all and work with you this semester.